we don't have any other messages, we need to go ahead and do meme of the week, which you haven't. You were here for the Cinco de Mayo meme of the week, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So, but I had to show you on the phone. It's your first time experiencing the TV.
I know.
Which, by the way, guys, we had the fat cam. Hold your hand
Hi,
up for the fat cam. Got to hold up the fat cam sign. There you go. Perfect. We got to give it our power. Okay. So let me pull up the thing there. So I gotta turn my head so I can actually see as well. All right. So of course you see this. We have our nice logo up there. So this one is actually a sequel, as it were, to a meme we had quite some time ago. There was a hearty discussion over bathrooms. So me put up the meme of the week stuff on the screen. Oh, it's all tiny for some reason. Hold on. Why are you tiny? You can see it anyways. It's fine. All right. So what it says there is 2 bathroom doors. One says birds. One says bees. And the thing above it says, "This isn't a joke. I'm about to shit in my pants. Which one am I?" Oh, it does say, "Which one am I? Am I?" Somebody extra typoed there. That's funny. But we had one where it was like really weird symbols. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And nobody could figure it out. This one, and it does bring up an interesting discussion. When we always heard growing up, you got to get the birds and the bees talk, right?
Yeah.
Which one's which? Was it ever actually explained, or we just called it the birds and the bees? Which one is male? Which one's female?
I don't think it explained it.
I don't think we've ever been explained.
Birds and the bees and the flowers and the seas.
Where's the flowers and trees?
Trees.
I think it was
and
trees.
And a moon up above. And a thing called love.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, let's do a quick Google. Okay, so I could see how bee would be male because, stinging implement. But also it always felt like birds because, women were referred to as check out the birds over there at some point, So I don't know, but I'm going to do a quick Google. But if you had to guess, on it, just if we get a solid answer.
Male bees.
You're going to say bees, male?
Female birds.
Okay, hold on. Let me do it.
Because you call girl chick.
A chick, yeah, right. It makes sense, but watch it be the other way around.
I'm not as smart as Grok.
Yeah, exactly. Whoop. Okay. In the statement, birds and the bees, which one is supposed to be male and which one is supposed to be female? Okay. In the phrase birds and the bees represent the male fertilization, while the birds represent the female ovulation and giving birth. I mean, they have the eggs.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But also, I mean, primarily bees are female. The vast majority tend to be female. But either way, good thing we now know this, because honestly...
Well, it's important, because I'm eating a greasy burger, and I got to go, and I run into this door.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go to Grok and ask.
Yeah. Hey, by the way.
Or call you and be like, "Hey, do you remember the song?"
Well, it's not even about the song. Just remember, if it lays eggs, it's a girl.
All right.
Girls have eggs, boys don't. We just have we have a stinger.
This is such a deep podcast.
Yep.
It's amazing what you learn here.
I mean, we talked about poop schedules last week.
Yeah.
Which you haven't heard yet.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah, you haven't gotten there yet. But even I forgot what all we talked about.
Yeah, they're slow.
Yeah, somebody should pay that guy so he'd go faster.
What were you doing yesterday? Nothing?
Patreon. Yeah, yesterday where I was gone literally all damn day on my busted ass ankle. By the way, guys, I currently have a sprained ankle. Not entirely certain how it happened, but woke up that way Friday morning and worked all day. Not all day. Worked a full shift Friday. Worked a full shift Saturday. Saturday we didn't do much in the afternoon, but came home. I nursed my ankle for a while. Sunday we were gone all day because we had church at 11, but then we had the charity event at Frankenbolt's. So we were there literally till 5:30, 6 o'clock. Oh, God, I was hurting so bad by the time we got home, man. And, I had a brace on. It just was wrong for what I was doing. I had to wait till I got the current brace that's on my foot, which has helped tremendously since I put it on. But I've been on my feet today too, and I just don't know how to take it easy. But I mean, you've sort of seen me in a full on brewery setting. I don't really stay in one place, especially if
Now,
it's a market day.
you in a brewery is a
Yeah.
work of art. And I took my wife
Thank
there last
you.
time. Watching you is just basically I just get a beer, we sit down and just watch you go to table,
Watch
talk
me
to
talk to everybody.
everybody. It's
Is it hard to imagine I used to be a shy person?
extremely.
Yeah. But you know what fixed that? Going to breweries. Going to breweries, talking to strangers, going to bars alone.
Mm-hmm.
And not because I needed to get trash or I'm trying to pick anybody up, or, chicks at least. But, like, I've made plenty of long-term friends just from going to bars alone. It's so funny. And, I used to go to Red Brick Tavern quite a lot here in town. I heard the food's getting better again. It took a big dip there for a while, but there was a couple that was there, an older couple that was there all the time. And the guy looked so familiar. And I'm like, why do I know this guy? Turned out it was my friend Tim's mom and dad. It's like they lived all the way down in like Copperfield area, like way south Texas or South Houston. And so I never and also shout out to Tim and David. They're actually leaving Texas. They're moving home to Minnesota. So their goodbye party. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that a good move?
I don't know what it's for. Was it Minnesota or Michigan?
Either one.
It might be Michigan.
Very cold.
It might actually be Michigan. I might be wrong.
snowy.
Apologies. Either way, honestly, Tim and David, I've known them for a long time. Gay couple. And pretty manly for a gay couple, if I'm fair. Like, and they were like my main experience with male homosexuals because, like, for the most part, I knew a lot of lesbians. Obviously, I'm attached to someone raised by them, but Tim and David were like the first male couple I knew. Like, I knew independent, gay guys, but like we would hang out. I got to know them through the beer club we had and all that stuff, doing beer tastings, all that. We played Rock Band and got drunk together. That was fun. And then that was the first time I got to go to I was the only straight man at their birthday party. Like after his dad and mom left, which is why it was funny when I ran into them later. I was like, no wonder I knew them. But no, wait, am I wrong? Oh, no, I am wrong. It was another friend attached to them that it was their parents.
Okay.
Apologies. But because I knew them because of David and Tim, that was the connectivity. Sorry about that. That was Alex and I forgot his other brother's name. They weren't a couple. They were brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been weird. Either way, so Tim and David are leaving. Tonight was their goodbye party, and it was all the way down in Sugarland. I was just like, if my ankle wasn't busted, I probably would have made the effort. Like, and I feel bad because I've known those guys forever, but we haven't seen each other in years. They used to come up to Jessica's birthday parties or my birthday parties, stuff like that. We used to always drink together, but wouldn't know them without craft beer, breweries, stuff like that. Drinking all the cool bars down there back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's 1.5 million bars and breweries in town. So, shout out to Tim and David. You guys are leaving. I know we haven't been together in a long time, but I will miss your presence. I'm not entirely certain why they're leaving, but could be political reasons, could be family reasons, because that's where their family's from.
Yeah.
And we used to hang out with them at Renaissance as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because they'd come out there in their kilts, and I'd have to ask them. I was like, "Are you And they're like, "You know it." And I'm like, "All right, I'm going to sit in front of you." I don't want to. It's like I'm going to be up. I want to be upwind. It's like you guys can walk behind me.
But how hot the Renaissance Festival is, I was thinking of doing a kilt.
Yeah, until
Because
the 1 year when it's not hot at all.
Right. I'm always jealous of all the women wearing, nice little skirts and everything and feeling cool.
And having their boobs out. God, could you imagine? Just having all that ventilation.
But then you go like toward Christmas time when it's cold, and then all the furries come out.
No, they come out when it's hot too.
They
don't care. They just only wear the head. But during Christmas time, they wear the full
force. They're the full force.
Like, why? What? Who decided furries were okay at the Renaissance Festival? That never made sense.
I don't know, but I started a new thing in my family. We're having a furry scavenger hunt. Identify all the furries, and depending on the level of furry,
Okay.
you have to entertain yourself somehow.
I guess. Something we haven't talked about in a long time on this show is a game we used to play on road trips. It's more fun if you have more than one other person in the car with you, but it's vehicular profiling. So as you approach a vehicle in the other lane, you shout out sex and race based purely on their driving and the vehicle as you approach it.
So if it's a Buick, you're assuming it's an old person.
It's either it's probably an old person or a very poor young white person.
Yes.
Yeah. If it's a Honda Passport, odds are it's going to be an Asian person for the most part. And if it's a Ford F-150 with multicolor panels and 3 wheels that match and one that doesn't and exhaust hanging, it's either a white guy or a Mexican. There's no in between. Now it was getting harder and harder to determine black people, honestly, because like they stopped doing specific stereotypes, old ones anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, if you see a Challenger or a Charger, you're gonna make the assumption, but just depends on the area you're also in.
Yeah.
But it used to be, because Jessica and I did this on a road trip to Austin or Dallas.
It's still Cadillacs?
They do still have Cadillacs, but now it's mostly moved on to Mopar and stuff like that. It's really kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like the Hyundais sometimes, and then the Nissan Altimas as well.
Right.
You can still catch them all in the Nissan Altimas, except for my buddy Isaac, who for some reason has an obsession with Mazdas and Neons.